Welcome to LearnSphere. In this video, we'll be solving equations involving indices. To solve these equations, we usually have to do these three steps. For the first steps, we have to rewrite both sides to have the same base. Secondly, apply index laws to simplify. And lastly, equate the powers or use inverse operations to isolate the variables. Let's go on to example 1. For example 1, we have 2 times 5 to the power of x equals to 250. Firstly, we have to get rid of the 2 on the left-hand side by bringing it over to the right-hand side. Therefore, it becomes 5 to the power of x equals to 250 divided by 2, which can then be simplified to be 5 to the power of x equals to 125. Next, as we can see that on the left-hand side, the base is 5, we have to have the base of 5 also on the right-hand side, and 125 can be converted into 5 to the power of 3. Therefore, we will have 5 to the power of x equals to 5 to the power of 3. Now, as we have the same base, we can then equate both the powers together, and we will get x is equals to 3 as our answer. Let's go up to example 2, where we have bracket x to the power of 1 over 3 raised to the power of 2 equals to 16. On the left-hand side, we can simplify the powers, and it will be x to the power of 1 over 3 times 2, and on the right-hand side, we can just remain it as 16. On the left-hand side, we can then simplify it to be x to the power of 2 over 3 equals to 16. Then we can go on to get the power of x to be 1. To get the power of x to be 1 on the left-hand side, we can take 2 over 3 times 3 over 2. And we have to do the same on the right-hand side. Therefore, it becomes 16 to the power of 3 over 2. This will then give us, on the left-hand side, x to the power of 1 equals to 16 to the power of 3 over 2. Then we will have x to the power of 16 can be converted as 16 to the power of half raised to the power of 3, which simply means the square root of 16 cubed. The square root of 16 is 4, and it will be raised to the power of 3, where it will give us the answer of x equals to 64. Let's go on to example 3. Now we have x in the base, and x is raised to the power of 3 over 2, and is equal to 27 on the right-hand side. What we can do is, on the left-hand side, we can make the power of x to be 1. Therefore, we have to take x to the power of 3 over 2 times by 2 over 3. And we have to multiply the powers on the right-hand side as well. Therefore, it will be 27 to the power of 2 over 3. Next, on the left-hand side, we'll get x to the power of 1 equals to the cube root of 27 raised to the power of 2. The cube root of 27 is 3, and it will be raised to the power of 2. This can further be simplified to be x equals to 9 as our answer. Let's go on to example 4, where we have 4 to the power of negative x is equals to 1 over 64. As you can see, on the left-hand side, we have the base of 4. We have to also convert 64 to the base of 4. And 64 is 4 to the power of 3. So we can rewrite this as 4 to the power of negative x is equals to 1 over 4 to the power of 3. Next, 4 to the power of 3 has to be brought up to the numerator, which will give us 4 to the power of negative 3. And on the left-hand side, we have 4 to the power of negative x. As now we have the same base of 4 on the left and on the right-hand side, we can simply equate the powers together, which are negative x equals to negative 3. And this can be further simplified to be x equals to 3 as our answer. Let's go on to example 5, where we have x to the power 4 equals to 625. For this example, to get x, we can take 625 to the root of 4 with a plus minus. And the root of 4 of 625 is 5. And the answer for x is plus minus 5 for this example. Thank you for watching.